In this video, I'm going to give you a demonstration of the Mango Automation Campus Energy Monitoring solution, and we're going to use Oral Roberts University as a live demonstration. Oral Roberts University is an excellent example of a university that's made huge progress to conserving energy and reducing energy costs. One of the issues that they had as they implemented lots of different energy saving techniques is they didn't have clear visibility into where the savings were coming from. So they chose Mango as the platform to install the energy monitoring solution. And what was installed was first a Mango ES on one of their existing buildings that had a few meters, but weren't really connected into a main system. The Mango ES worked as a very good pilot project. We were instantly able to get live data coming in from the meters and display them on a dashboard for everybody to see and view the information. So this proved that it was a very good solution right from the beginning. Later then, several other Mango ESs were installed around campus, connected to Zigbee networks, with Zigbee radios on the other end connected to Modbus energy meters. In total, there's about 53 meters spread throughout campus. In addition to the Modbus meters connected from the Mango ESs, there's a central server in the university's own data center running the Mango Enterprise installation. This central server is also able to collect some information from an existing isolated BMS system over BACnet IP. And also the Mango ES in one of the separate buildings, which is on a completely separate network, is able to collect some local BACnet information there. And all of this information gets pushed into the central server in real time, where we can do reports, see some public dashboards, and do deeper analytics, including looking at alarms and all the other features that Mango offers. To create the Mango dashboards, we used HTML5 and the Mango REST API for a very, very powerful solution. So let's hop over to the dashboard. So the first thing we'll see on this dashboard is it's a completely responsive and mobile friendly. So as we scale down, menus change and everything tiles. And one of the things that they've implemented at the university is every building has an iPad kiosk in it that displays this dashboard specifically for their building, which I'll show you in a minute. So we've got real-time gauges that update as the data changes from the main energy meters. The main energy meter data is coming in over an HTTP retriever where we're connected to an API of a third-party provider and getting XML data. And this was something that we were able to program and collect this data in about 15 minutes without any real programming. It was just configuring our standard HTTP retriever data source. So down below, we've got a live map of the campus. We can mouse over any of these buildings and get the current usage of that building. We can scroll down a little bit more, and we can see a list of all the buildings and their current usage. Some of these buildings have more than one meter, so we're using metadata points within Mango to sum up the meters to give us one total number. Now we can also do other kinds of looks, so we can look at the monthly energy usage. We can also look at energy usage per square foot, greenhouse gases, or cost. And we can quickly switch between all of these. We can click on any one of these and go to a special dashboard for each building. This is the dashboard that's displayed on the iPad in the entryway of all the buildings. And we can get some information like square footage, and we can get a kilowatt hour chart. Now we're storing raw kilowatt hour data, and we're dynamically calculating this. So if we look at last week, for example, it automatically changes to daily rollups. But we can also quickly change that to hourly. Because we're calculating this on the fly, and this is an example of the NoSQL enterprise database and just how fast it is to do these queries and calculations. We can also, of course, enter in custom date pickers. And we have statistics for detailed information about the meter, including each phase, mins and maxes and averages over that same time period. Now, if we want a little more information, we can go to our meter details page. And for example, we can select this same building, and here we can see the real-time information about this meter. And we can see charts that shows our KW, our amps, voltage for all three phases, all on one chart, power factors, and then we can also see for each phase amps, power factor, and voltages on a single chart, which can be very useful for diagnostics. Now, one of the buildings on campus is a large building that has a lot of submeters in it. And so we made a custom homepage for this building. This is the Cityplex Towers. This diagram shows all the substations in the hierarchy of meters. And here we can mouse over and get some information. We have a chart that we can also convert this to kWh or back to the kW. Clicking up here takes us right to the meters page. So it's a very flexible framework that we've developed. It can be deployed at pretty much any kind of campus, very customizable and expandable. It shows both the power of Mango in terms of the database and data acquisition capabilities, but it also shows what can be done with the RESTful API and modern web programming and how fast and responsive all of this is and works great on mobile devices. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to reach out to us and we'd be happy to help.